Hello and welcome to today's edition of Improving Your Relationships. I am Lady May. Today I'm talking on an aspect for improving your relationship. I term maintaining what brought you two together. In my earlier videos, in some of my videos, I talk about how needs brings two people together and how relationships are formed because of those needs, and then moving on into friendship, marriage, partnership, whatever kind of association that you move into. I call that the triangle, from needs to relationship, then to partnership. So now today I want to talk about what brought the two of you together. What needs do you have, or does your partner, the other person, also have that brought you together? Definitely something would have brought you together. It's not automatic. Usually we'll say that, oh, I liked her the moment I saw her. There was something that you liked. Is it the look? Is it the smile? Is it how witty the person is? Is it how they communicate? Is it how caring they are? Is it how respectful they are? Something definitely would have brought the two of you together. Most of the times when we have formed that relationship or moved it into marriage, into partnership, what we do without realizing is that what brought us together doesn't become significant anymore. We become so comfortable with each other, which is good, so relaxed, and we lose sight of why or what brought us together. Remember, if it's because of comfort that formed the relationship, the moment the comfort aspect in the relationship starts going down, the relationship suffers, because it means that one party is not getting satisfied by the other. If I am getting acknowledgement from you or appreciation from you, and that's why I came close to you or I formed a relationship with you, the moment you start trivializing the things I do, the moment you stop acknowledging and appreciating the things I do, I may not say it openly, and this is what happens in relationships. Nobody actually says it open, but within them, you realize that they start being uncomfortable. They are not happy anymore. They just can't pinpoint. All they know is something has changed in the relationship. It happens a lot, whether it's friendship, business, or even marriage especially. We get so comfortable, we get cluttered with everything else except what brought the two of us together. If it is companionship, if I like your company, and that is why I married you or you married the other person, the moment we lose that companionship, the moment we lose that intimacy, the fact that we could laugh for 1 hour, the fact that we could share jokes without holding back, the moment that aspect is lost in the relationship, one person feels like, I'm not satisfied anymore. I'm not being cared for anymore. And that is why you hear things like, oh, he's changed. She's changed. She's not the same person I married anymore. What it is what the need is. Whatever brought the two of you together is either diminishing or it's lost completely. And so one person feels like, I'm losing it. I'm not relevant anymore. I'm not being appreciated. Now, this episode is just to draw your attention to the fact that that can happen for different reasons. Sometimes the responsibilities of life, life's challenges, sometimes we get too comfortable and we forget. Sometimes we get too busy and we forget why or what brought the two people together. And so if you're watching me today, remember that always you must maintain what brought you together. because that is what bonded the two of you. That is what will keep the two of you. If you lose sight of that, then you become like any other two people on the street. You become cohabitants. You just living together. There's no joy, and there are so many relationships like that where it has become, I call it autopilot. It's become more of responsibilities rather than the union, the friendship, the happiness, the joy, the satisfaction. It's like, okay, we're married now, so let's just stay together. And that's what it is. We lose what brought us together, what makes us satisfied, what keeps us happy, what keeps us going. And so a lot of relationships are sitting on rocks. You know, they keep up the appearance, Mr. and Mrs. title. Some friends or some friendships are even at that point. You know, in the presence of people, it looks like it's okay, but we've lost it. We've lost what brought us together. Is it the fact that I could call you, or the other person could call you and talk to you and feel comfortable, feel like they've been listened to? Is that missing out of the relationship? If that is missing, then it's going to cause a problem in the relationship. Gradually, what happens is there will be cracks in the cord that holds the relationship. And so you have to learn how to maintain it. You can't maintain again what you don't know. I say it all the time that a relationship is not an open book exams. You must know what your partner likes. Your partner must know what you like. It's a responsibility. I believe in some other videos, I'll talk more about responsibilities in a relationship, but it's a responsibility for you to know the needs of your partner, what satisfies your partner, and ensure that you do your best to maintain that. Because if I'm not getting what satisfies me, then I become dissatisfied, I become disgruntled. I don't feel like I should put a lot into this relationship anymore. And I know and I believe that there are a lot of people out there feeling like that right now in their relationships. It's like, I don't even know why I started this in the first place. I don't know if it's a mistake. It's like everything that we stood for, everything that made me happy about this lady, about this man, is automatically gone. It's like it's vanished through thin air. And that is why you hear people saying that, relationship changes. It's not how we used to be. I tell people all the time, there are good relationships, good marriages, good partnerships that has been going for years, for decades, and the fire is still burning. It's still hot like yesterday. You can keep your flames burning. You can keep your relationship still hot, not even warm. It just takes a little bit more effort to maintain your relationship. Acknowledge what the needs are. Work to ensure satisfaction for your partner. You have to go the extra mile. That is what relationship, love is all about. Satisfying your partner. What satisfies your partner? Is it the acknowledgement? Is it the appreciation? Whatever it is, you know. If you start working towards that, let me know how it goes for you. Either commenting here or sending me a private message. DM me on Facebook, Instagram, or any of my WhatsApp numbers. Let's know how we can support you to improve your relationship. Let's not lose sight of what brought us together. Because what keeps two things together? When it's broken, then the two things becomes apart. They fall apart. The popular writer said, things fall apart when the center cannot hold anymore. Things, relationship, marriage will fall apart when the center doesn't hold anymore. What is holding your relationship together? Most of the times you hear people saying it's because of the children. But remember, before the children came in the scene, You had a relationship. So what was holding it? What was holding it? Ask yourself, what was holding the relationship before the children came into the scene? That thing that was holding it should be able to survive that relationship, should be able to survive that marriage. And that is what I'm talking about today. Now find yours. Find yours. Take yourself back. Let's travel back the memory lane over the years when you first met yourselves. What kept the two of you together? Is it the conversation, the jokes, the laughter? Is it the time they spent with you? Is it the fact that they lent you their ear or their shoulder to lean on? Is it the encouragement? Is it the respect? So many things brings people together. Take yourself back to the memory lane and ask yourself, what really did I like in the beginning? What made me happy about this person, about my partner? What is missing now? And how do I get there? How do I bring it back? Let me give you an example. If your partner likes appreciation and you decide to trivialize everything he gives you, because at every birthday you get a present, at Christmas you get a present, or perhaps not even the present, you just look at the present and say, oh, thank you, and just throw it away. With time, they're like, why bother? She doesn't really show the appreciation, which is my need. My providing the gift is not a problem, but my need is the fact that you used to say, oh, thank you, it's so lovely, I'm happy for this. And the person kept giving more and more and more because you are feeding their need. You are satisfying that need. So if something has stopped in your relationship, I want to encourage you today, go back to it and find out, why am I not receiving the presents anymore? Why is this person not telling me their challenges, their fears, their worries anymore? Why does it feel like my partner is distant from me? Maybe anytime they have tried to connect with you emotionally, you trash everything they come up with. You try to make them feel like they are too emotional. It's like they talk too much, they complain too much, and so they don't feel the need to come to you and open up. And that is why it feels like the two of you are in two worlds apart. Today, I just want you to be honest to yourself and ask yourself, what am I struggling with in my relationship? And then travel back the memory lane. Find out what used to make you so excited to see this person, to hear from that person. What was it? Is that thing still alive in the relationship, or have you killed it off? Has it vanished from the relationship? Perhaps if it has, then that is the root cause of what you are experiencing. Let's go back to when we first started and identify why we went into that relationship. What brought the two of us together? Remember, things fall apart when the center cannot hold anymore. And so bring it all back to the center and hold it together. Relationships are beautiful when you know how to nurture it, when you know how to manage it. I hope this episode has been an insightful one as well, and I would love to hear from you. Let me hear from you. WhatsApp me, DM me, get in touch. Either way, let me know how you're doing and how I can support you. I am Lady May. Thank you.